the C5 Corvette has arguably the cheapest lowering kit of any car I've ever seen. Here's the thing, C5s run on leaf springs, and with that come like ride height bolts. So you can adjust your ride height based on how tight or loose you leave that bolt. So today we are installing the cheapest lowering kit ever on my C5 Corvette. So here's the backstory to it. We already lowered the fronts. The stock ride height bolt on the fronts actually gave us enough wiggle room that I'm super happy with where it's at. So we didn't buy anything for that at all. That was 100% free, but we realized the rears they're not as flexible as the front. So we purchased these for $50. I think after shipping, I was at like $56. I got these two bolts. It's literally just a bolt and some bushings. That's literally all this is. And I figured this would be a good opportunity to make some Corvette content that's not super long, but is quick and to the point. So we're installing lowering bolts on my C5 Corvette today. First off, we're gonna take a measuring tape to the rear wheel here just to see how tall they are. Driver and passenger side, they may vary a little bit, but we just wanna know rough numbers for the most part. So when we slap these on, we know exactly how much we're lowering it. So this is how he sits right now. And the fronts really aren't bad. It's the perfect amount of ride height in my opinion, simply because this is my daily driver. I drive this every single day. We have, you know, roughly 2.5, 3 fingers of height here, which in my opinion is great. We scrape every time leaving our driveway here. Still trying to be reasonable, but this rear is just horrible. You can stick the entire hand in here. I do want the car to be level. I want it to be nice, even. I don't want the jacked up rear end. I don't want the ride height to look weird comparatively. Right now it looks weird. Definitely looks weird at the moment, but hopefully we can solve that today by slapping some bolts on it. So I'm gonna set this guy here. Let's get a tape measure. Right now, from the ground to the top of the wheel well, we are 28, and we'll call it 5/8. And then let's check the passenger side real quick. This is like 28.5, so it's about an 1/8 off, but that's not bad at all. 1/8 inch is damn near nothing. The next step, I'm just gonna jack the car up. I'm gonna take the wheels off. I actually am doing the rear brakes today as well, but that's not the point of today's video. We're just gonna get it in the air and get to work. All right, great news. These bolts are super easy to install. So let me just show you what I did here real quick. So this is the bolt right here. The stock bolt, which I have sitting right here. So this is the stock bolt, and that's what the new one looks like. So it's sat in here pretty similarly to this. So you can clearly see the bolt length difference. I think I'm where I want to be. So this one was originally on its very last couple of threads here. So I just placed this next to it to kind of get an eyeball to see, are we close? Are we lower? Are we higher? I think we're at a point where the car will be at a good ride height. So if this guy is sitting right here, you can see where the bolts are different, and I think we're solid right there. So I'm gonna go off of that, and hopefully that goes well, but that's pretty much it. You literally just unscrew it. There's nothing to it. Because I was doing the brakes at the same time, I just haven't reassembled anything. Plus this caliper line would have just been kind of in the way. So I just left that undone while I was doing these, and I would say that worked out pretty good. I'm super happy with it. So all I have left to do on this side is just put the brakes back together, throw the wheel on, and go to the other side, do the same exact thing, and then we'll see where we're at, and I'll give you an update when we get there. It's time to get back to work. All right, boys, what do you think? So that's what we got. I decided after, lowering it, take it out for a little drive, see how it looks after it even settles a little bit. I was actually surprised to see how much it does settle. Considering all we changed were bolts, there's no actual springs involved. I did see other people mention that they were gonna take it on drive to let it settle. And I honestly laughed at them and kind of scoffed at it because I was like, we're changing a bolt, we're not changing a spring. But sure enough, when I first lowered it, and that clip you saw, it looked almost identical. I was like, oh wow, I think I got it exactly where it was before. That's kind of impressive. And then I came back a couple minutes later and noticed it was lower, put some tape on it, and realized it was even lower at that point. And I haven't measured it since it's like been settled. So I did bring a tape with me, and we'll throw it on real quick just to see. We're at 27 and an eighth. So we're about an inch and a half. Yeah, because we were 5/8. We were at 28 and 5/8, and now we're at 27 and an eighth. So we essentially came down an inch and a half. That's nuts. And sorry if it's windy, guys. I'll try and fix that as much as I can in the edit, but I can't do much about it unless I film in the car. But you can't see the wheels if I film in the car. So we're just dealing with it. We're rolling with the punches. I gotta say, 10 out of 10, I gotta recommend getting these bolts if you have a C5 Corvette. They're only 50 bucks after shipping, and you get an incredible look for them. All right, well, that's all we got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. We have all sorts of stuff coming out lately. We're trying to do some shorter videos, longer videos, and everything in between. So let us know what you guys prefer. Today is a little bit shorter, but there is more stuff coming. As we're coming into the end of the year, we're really gearing up, trying to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark by December 31st. If you enjoyed this at all, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and if you're feeling like it, even share with a friend. So loud here with all the cars. I thought, literally, I'm almost in the middle of nowhere. I thought this was gonna be quieter. Let us know what you guys wanna see. Do you wanna see performance part upgrades? Do you wanna see cosmetic upgrades? Let me know in the comments. I'm down for all of it. Obviously, I wanna make the car faster, but I mean, you can't be mad about making the car prettier either. Like, I mean, it's all fun. But anyways, that's all we got, guys. Remember, trying to hit 1,000 subs by the end of 2021. So make sure you like, subscribe, and share with a friend. Can't wait to see you guys next time. But until then, peace.